Hey guys, Brent Ehrler here at Tackle Warehouse, and here is a St. Lawrence River recap. What a fun event. I ended up in 4th place. Man, the smallmouth were big there. Tons of big fish. I mean, I saw a ton of big fish. I couldn't catch all of them, but really a fun event. Had a blast. Fairly basic for me. I caught most of them shallow, and I did a couple of things. I had some slow moving baits and some fast moving baits, but first off, the fast, the #1 bait for me was a Pointer 78. They really wanted a small profile jerkbait, and Ghost Minnow, I threw that on 10-pound FC Sniper fluorocarbon, Steez A reel, and then I put it on a Tatula Elite Seth Fighter jerkbait topwater rod. Now, don't hold that mustache against him. He actually designed a really good rod for throwing a jerkbait. Not so much the mustache, the jerkbait rod, amazing. Tatula Elite series. What I really like about it, it's a soft tip rod. When you have a 4 or 5 pound smallmouth come up and jump on this thing when you're fishing it really fast, it's hard not to pull too hard and pull that bait out of their mouth or tear the corner of their lip off. This rod is awesome for when you're snapping that thing and you get one, you hit it hard, it doesn't jerk the bait out of his mouth. So one thing that I think was a key for this jerkbait is I put the G Finesse treble on there, made by Gamakatsu. Now, not only is it G Finesse, but it's the medium heavy G Finesse. I really feel like that hook was key for landing a lot of these fish. Really, the first time I've ever run it in a tournament, and I was blown away how good it worked. So G Finesse, that was my jerkbait rod. Caught a lot of big fish. I mean, I caught a couple 4s, a couple 5-pounders, all said and done by the end of the tournament on that thing. Now, what I did on one of the days is I started seeing a lot of fish, and what I could get them to do is they'd come up and show themselves on the jerkbait, but they wouldn't bite it. It was nice and calm. So then what I could do is I could cast to them. So then I started kicking the trolling motor on high and casting to these fish with a drop shot. Very basic setup for me for smallmouth. Yamamoto Shad Shape Worm, by far the best drop shot bait for smallmouth. It's a little bit smaller profile, size 1, G Finesse, split shot drop shot hook, 1/4 ounce range tungsten sinker, and then Tatula LT reel, brand new reel. The line I'm using, 12-pound TX braided line to 8-pound FC Sniper leader. But this reel, it's so light in hand. Not only is it light, but it has a fast gear ratio. So when I throw that drop shot out there and I'm shaking it, one bites it, I can take up a lot of line, hook them, have a big profile, big body reel to fight those big smallmouths. So I used that for when I saw them and I cast it to them. That was the #1 bait. It was awesome because I'd have them flash on that and I could see him. Now here's one trick: don't throw right on them. You got to lead them. So if I see one swimming, I want to lead them by a good 20 or 30 feet at minimum. Cast way out in front of them. If you throw right on top of them, they just swim right away, right off to the side. But if you throw way out in front of them, they just meet it. It's like a football pass. You got to lead that receiver. So that was the drop shot. Then the last bait that was key for me was a Marabou jig, and I caught one key fish every single day on the Marabou jig. I believe this is an 1/8 ounce jig, and this is actually tied by my buddy Jeff Gustafson. He tied these for me about 6-8 months ago. It's just a black Marabou jig, has a little bit of purple in it. That doesn't matter, straight black worked. In fact, the one I originally threw was straight black, and then I broke one off. So little 1/8 ounce Marabou jig. Now I threw this on the Seth Fighter 7.6 Tatula Elite rod. The reason for that is that bait's so light that you want a longer rod, so 7.6 to make farther casts with it. That I had on an Exist. I used the TX braided line, 12-pound to 8-pound Sunline Sniper. Now this bait right here, I'd actually never caught him with this thing, but I was fishing very shallow rock, anywhere from 2 to 5 feet, and then also around grass. You just cast out there and just wind it real slow. I can't believe they'd bite that thing, but they bit it royal. Every single day I caught a couple fish on it. So keyfish. Every single day I had one keyfish on that. So that was the basic setup. Now I threw other things. I caught fish on other things, but nothing that really mattered in the tournament. The Pointer 78, the Dropshot with a Shad Shape Worm, and then that Jeff Gustafson Marabou hair jig. That was the three basics for me. Ended up in 4th place, had a fun tournament. All this stuff is available right here on tacklewarehouse.com. You might have to wait for a little bit for the Tattoo LT spinning reel. I'm not sure if it's in stock yet, but definitely keep your eyes out on it. It's a very good reel, a very effective reel, very light, little to no fatigue. You pair that with my Dropshot rod with the AGS guides. The thing is so light in the hand, it's crazy. It just feels like a feather, basically. So check them out right here. Pick them up when they're there. You will absolutely love them. Thanks for watching.